Hi, I'm Yvette Rowland from Liam Galvin's YouTube channel. In this clip, Big Joe Egan talks to legendary boxer Sugar Ray Leonard during his tour of Ireland. Enjoy.
So tell us, Joe, who are you here with?
I'm here with probably the greatest, alongside Muhammad Ali, boxer of all time. You know, I mean that. I idolise Muhammad Ali. He was my idol. I used to do the Ali Shuffle. But if there's any man that can stand on the pedestal alongside Muhammad Ali, this is the man. You know.
What made him such a great boxer?
Just he had everything. He had everything. He'd speed, he'd power, he just so graceful in the box, which you will.
You know, Joe, it's hard to envision you doing the Ali Shuffle.
I used to do the Ali Shuffle, but I was fit. Yeah, I was fit at the time. I was fit at the time. I used to do as a tribute. And one time in the Irish Championships, I'd won my way to the final, and on the final, the guy pulled out in the final. So I arrived in my suit to collect my award. So everyone's screaming, they want the shuffle, they want the shuffle. So if they get into the boxing ring to do the shuffle, so I have to take my shoes off. I'm doing the shuffle in my socks and I slip.
And what happened?
I fell over. I slipped in my socks.
You got knocked down by no one?
Nobody. I was ever so embarrassed.
That's my man Joe, man.
I know. Tyson couldn't put me down and Lennox Lewis couldn't put me down.
Put myself
down. Would you like to have fought Sugar Ray?
No chance. I'd have been embarrassed by the man. No, I mean that. I would have been embarrassed by, you know, the skill, the speed, everything. You know, I was just, I was good at taking punishment, I suppose you could say. This man would have peppered me with, he would have hit me with that many lefts, I would have been begging for a right.
How has it been Joe taking Sugar back to your home country?
Oh, it's been fantastic. I walked through Dublin Airport yesterday, and I walked through Dublin Airport in March with Mike Tyson, and in the same year to walk through Dublin Airport with, like I say, one of the greatest boxers of all times, Sugar Ray Leonard. I actually didn't walk in, I floated in. I was walking on air.
It was wonderful, you know. I had a chance to go by Joe's mom's house, and she was a sweetheart. She was just so beautiful and such a big heart, and she opened the doors for me, and it was really special, man. It really was special.
Very, very special for us too.
One special woman.
Right?
Yes.
Very special for us too.
And have you enjoyed the tour?
I've loved it.
Yes, it's been fantastic, and see my man Joe out here, and all the wonderful people. It's been awesome. This is the last leg, you know. I'm here. Where am I, Joe?
In Gurteen, County Sligo.
Okay, that's where I am. Yeah, but it's been 2 weeks. Two weeks of incredible receptions and people, and God, it's been fantastic.
You've only been given the reception that you deserve. You know, you are on a pedestal of any boxing fan. You're on the pedestal for them, but not just any people that aren't boxing fans. You know, people that don't even like boxing, they like you because you're such a wonderful human being. You know, even the banned boxing brigade that don't like the fight game, they like you as a person because you're so humble, you're so dignified. You just have a lot of humility. You're just a beautiful person.
Final question. If Joe was considering a comeback, you made a lot of comebacks. Any advice for him?
Lose weight.
Duck. Just duck. That's all Joe has to remember. Just duck.
You know, I made a comeback after 12 years.
Did you really?
Yeah. I come out of prison and I needed the money. So
12 years?
12 years. They had a big write-up in the boxing magazine, and they said, George Foreman makes the comeback after 10 years. Big Joe Egan makes the comeback after 12. They mentioned in the same write-up.
That length of time out of the ring is unprecedented.
And I won in the fifth round. Round. I fought my friend. It was a great fight.
Well, that's smart. That's very smart to do.
But it was a great fight. We both earned money.
Yes.
You know, and it got me back on as Joe the boxer again instead of Joe the convict.
So
as I come out of prison.
Are you indicating that there's a chance of another comeback?
No. I'm retired now. More of a lover now than a fighter.
I understand. So am I.
It's been fantastic, Ray.
Okay,
Thank
Joe.
you.
Right,
Thank you for everything.